Welcome back to my channel. I hope everyone is doing great. Let's solve today's Leetcode problem 2043 simple bank system. Okay, you have been tasked with writing a program for a popular bank that will automate all its incoming transactions such as transfer, deposit and money withdraw. The bank has n accounts numbered from 1 to n. Initial Ba- Initial balance of each account is stored in a zero indexed integer array balance with I plus 1th account having an initial balance of I. Execute all the valid transactions. A transaction is valid if a given account number are between 1 to n. The amount of money withdrawn or transferred from is less than or equal to the balance of the account. Okay, so account number should be valid. That is first the criteria, and the second criteria is that you should only able to withdraw or transfer the amount which is present in your account. Okay, you cannot transfer an amount which is greater than the balance of your account. Okay, less than or equal to the balance of your account. Okay, the only that particular amount you can transfer. This makes actually sense, right? Even in a real world scenario, if you only have 5 rupees, okay, if you have 5 rupees, you can only give up to 5 rupees, you cannot give more than that. Okay, that is what they mean. Implement the bank class. Bank long balance initializes the object with zero index integer array. Boolean transfer will basically transfer money from account 1 to account 2. We have to return true if this particular transaction is successful. Deposit is basically we are depositing this much amount in the particular account. If we are successfully able to deposit, we have to return true, or else we have to return false. Withdraw an amount from a particular account. Okay, if you are successfully able to withdraw, then we have to return true, or else we have to return false. Okay, so this is pretty straightforward. All we have to do is to replicate what constraints we have been given. Okay, so what I have done is I have just created a hash map where I'm storing account and the corresponding balances of the particular account in a hash map. Okay, so I have a hash map called balance where the key will be account number and the value will be the actual balance of that particular account. Okay, so whenever we are instantiating our bank class, I'm just populating the balances of all the banks, all the accounts in its initial state. Okay, I'm just iterating through the initial balances and then setting the populating the balance hash map with the account number and the corresponding balances it has. Okay, so whenever we are trying to transfer a money, both the accounts should be valid. Okay, let's say you want to transfer amount to a different your friend's account. Okay, so your friend's account should be valid account and your account should also be valid, and you should have a valid amount to transfer. Okay, so the first check is to check whether both the accounts are valid. So an account number is valid if it ranges between 1 to n, which is the size of the balance hash map or the account hash map, whatever you say. And we have and the next thing we have to check is you are transferring a valid amount. Okay, so you cannot transfer an amount which is in negative, and if you want to transfer an amount, you should have an balance which is greater than or equal to the amount you want to transfer. If it is less than, then we have to return false. Okay, if you have a balance which is less than the amount you want to transfer, in that case we will return false. Okay, so whenever you are transferring an amount from your account, we have to subtract the amount, and the account which is getting credited we should add the amount. Okay, first we are subtracting from your account and adding the same amount into your friend's account. Okay, and when you are trying to deposit, again the account number which has been passed has to be a valid account, and amount should also be valid. You cannot deposit a negative amount. In rest other cases, all we will do, we will update the balance of the corresponding account. Okay, we'll just add it to our existing balance. When we are withdrawing again the first check is to check whether the account number is valid or not, and whether the amount which you are withdrawing is valid amount or not. Amount should be, if it is less than 0 then it is invalid, or the amount which you are withdrawing, if it is greater than, if you are trying to withdraw an amount, okay, if you are trying to withdraw an amount which is greater than the balance of your account, okay, then also we have to return false. In rest other cases, if we will just decrement our bank account by the amount which we are withdrawing, and then we'll return true. Okay, let's try to submit this problem. As you can see, it has passed all the test cases and it is pretty efficient. Okay, yeah, all we are doing is we are just storing all the balances in a hash map, and then just replicating the restrictions which have been provided to us. Okay, that's all about this problem. Do subscribe to my coding channel for more such coding videos. I will be posting daily Leetcode videos on daily basis. Thank you.